Hi everybody, this is Seja here, and we are looking at the Toyota Supra RZ 1997. That is one of the new cars added to the GT Sport list of cars in its recent 1.11 update. So the Supra RZ comes with a turbocharged 3-litre engine that produces 320 brake horsepower and almost 400 pound-feet of torque driving its rear wheels. This front engine rear-wheel drive 2+2 sports coupe was manufactured between 1993 to 1998, which is essentially 20 years ago, and could go from 0 to 60 in just around 4.6 seconds. Top speed is electronically limited to around 155 miles per hour and weighs in at around 1500 kilograms. So this is a very iconic Japanese sports car. So let's take a look right now at the interior. Okay, so here we are in the interior. Let's wait for the Aston Martin to go past first, and we are having a drive later on at Suzuka. So just to take a look at the interior of the Supra. Well, release, I think the production ended back in 1998, so that's like 20 years ago. And we can see that in this very classic looking driver's cockpit, the instruments are pretty much analog all the way. So starting from the cluster gauge, that's the rev meter in the middle with the speedometer, and you have all the other gauges, which is like petrol and your coolant as well. You can see that the entire cockpit is all facing towards the driver, so that there's ease of access to all the buttons. And there's a clock here, and wow, I think the time does change accordingly based on the timing that you are in the circuit, not real timing, of course. And we have some of the buttons here. That's for the air conditioning, right? And what's the most interesting here that I find is really the design of the seats in both the passenger and the driver's seat. Well, made by Recaro, and you can see the really I wouldn't say old-fashioned, but retro design, right? Made by Recaro. And the great thing about the VR mode in GT Sport is that you can really scrutinize the details, and you can really observe the fabric, and the stitchings in greater detail. And this is a 2-door coupe, but it's a 2+2, so you have the passenger seats at the back snug nicely, and of course at the back you can see the massive rear wing that gives the car the rear downforce. Right. So well, rendered in the at the back, you can see the rear wing, but definitely you can see the rear wing in the rear view mirror, because it's rendering from another screen. Right. So it's a combination of leather and of course plastic components. And let's take a look at how the gear shifts. So we are in gear 1 right now. That's gear 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So 6-speed head shifter gearbox. And let's try the reverse gear as well. Right, so you can see the stitching and the gear numbers on the gear knob. And of course the traditional handbrake is here. Right, so steering wise, there's nothing to actually distract you, no buttons at all, just the airbag and the horn. And you have the standard indicators right at the back of the steering wheels, with the wiper and the signal indicator. Alright. So let's hear how the engine sounds. Fantastic. Sounds very bassy, and there's a more of a low note. Well, let's take this car for a spin, shall we? Alright, so as usual, we'll let the opponent go first, which is the Aston Martin, and then we will try to catch it up slowly. So 0 to 60, this car can go in just under 5 seconds. So let's see how this car drives in Suzuka Circuit, a rather high-speed circuit with a lot of challenging corners, such as the S curves and the spoon corner as well. Let's go. Upshifting at around close to 7,000 RPM. Entering the first corner. So traction control is turned off, so we have to be really careful. This car weighs in about 1500 kilograms, 325 brake horsepower. Ooh, it's really tail happy. It's quite a bit of torque, which is pretty apparent. You can see how the tail just trying to slide out all the time, and you have to counter steer just to compensate. Approaching the Dunlop hairpin. Brake slightly earlier. Really have to be a bit sensitive on the throttle. You don't want to floor this too much and facing the wrong direction. Approaching the spoon curve. Wow. There's the Aston Martin over there. Should be approaching about 200 kilometers per hour. Approaching the 130R. That's 200. So again, we are on a sports hard tire, so just have to be very, very careful. In the chicane, trying not to hit the Aston Martin here. So that's the V advantage. Final lap. We are well over 200 kilometers per hour as you enter the first corner. Trying to do a bit of short shifting here so that the traction stays in place. The S-curve is always the more challenging part of the circuit at Suzuka, whereby you can shave or lose a lot of time over there. Fourth gear, downshift to third. There's a second gear corner here. Back to the down corner. Until sliding down a little. Managed to get it back in time. Well, it's really not the easiest car to drive, especially without the traction control. You have to be really use the footwork and stabilize the car, be it under braking or exiting off the corner. So it's quite a tricky car to drive, definitely. It's 130R, maximizing the track width. Onto the rubber strips and ready to brake for the chicane. Second gear. Final corner and across the finish line. Alright, so that's the Toyota Supra RZ 1997. What an amazing car. The amount of performance that this car has is just remarkable, especially when I'm talking about a car that is 20 years ago. Well, definitely this car will stay as an icon for a long time to come. And well, if you like this video, do like and subscribe, and leave a comment if you wish to have any out of the cars that you like to be featured in VR mode. So to the next video, take care and goodbye.